name is Melanie Smith-Breidt, and I'm here with Tom Mowery, and we're going to be talking about soft feel and lightness and the rest of the story. Thank you for joining us on the Lightness Summit. Right.
And so that's what's going to create the softness, is if we always offer it light, and we always start with the softness, the softest that we can, and then get to whatever it takes to get the job done without us making it happen, us just creating the consequences because it didn't happen, then they can take more responsibility, and at some point in time, then they will follow that lightness, and they will follow that suggestion without us getting anywhere big. Some horses, you don't ever need to get very big.
So that would come back to being really aware of what a change is in your horse. Mm-hmm. Because a change in that horse might be different than a change in this horse. Way different,
yeah. And I'm not interested in, well, when I'm standing straddle of the train tracks, we have to get the whole object done and we got to get off the track. But in most cases that we're dealing with horses, if I can just get a change in the horse and then quit, even momentarily, and then ask again, I can eventually get the whole change to happen in the direction I want it to be. But I'm not going to ask her to turn 180 degrees if she has no idea how to do that. I might be tickled with 2 degrees,
right,
and release that, and then pick up and get 2 degrees again, and pretty soon I'm going to get 4, and eventually I'll have 180 degrees. But if I don't accept that try and be aware of their willing to make some changes, and I don't reward those changes, then my horse won't keep trying to find a way when I am light and when I am soft and when I do offer a suggestion.
Right.
Because it's a mental situation that collection is involved in. It's not the physical.
I think that's a lot more work on the human to get your horse that responsive.
Oh, yeah.
Which is why it's easier just to go to a short rein.
It's easier just to shorten up the rein and say, get over here, let's get this done.
Yeah.
And the horses are more than willing to try until we take the try out.
Right.
But they're willing to try to get to where we need them to be, and they work hard at getting that. But I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to ask. That'd be like me asking you for $1 million, and I got to have it today before I leave here. It ain't going to happen, is it?
I can try all I want. But
you can try all you want, and it ain't going to happen, is it? See, that's not fair to ask that of you. And then when your husband finds out, he's going to shoot me anyway, so it wouldn't be fair to me. But anyway, we have to be, I think, looking at the horse and making it fair to them, and doing things that would be of benefit to the horse. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to get him physically and mentally prepared so that we can be collected for a whole hour. I can do that.
But it takes time and preparation.
Lots of time and lots of preparation.
Okay.
Because I think it's a mental thing as well as a physical, and I think that's where a lot of people are missing the boat. That they work on the physical part and getting them framed up.
So when we ask them to collect or to ride them with a shorter contact or any of the many things that we might ask for, they need to feel relaxation in their mind, not just softness, but feel good about where they're at.
Yes, and that's where the yield comes.
Yes.
If they can say, yes, ma'am, I can give you that, they can be relaxed, and therefore be relaxed in whatever activity you're going to go do in that period of time. And it's a yield.
Right.
They've already mentally yield to you so that their physical can get to where, yeah, she can put me wherever I need to be, or I can even help her. I can get my rear end underneath me to help her with this kind of stuff. I really don't want to have to carry
too.
And I feel good about it.
Right.
It's a good job, and I really enjoy it. But you can't do that next week if you start today. You might do it next year if you start today. And depending on your time frame and how hard you work at it, some people might get it sooner than that, but some people might take 3 or 4 years before they ever get it. I don't think that's out of the question. I don't think that's a poor thing to expect, to take that kind of time frame.
Right. Thank you. It's always good to hear your thoughts on different things, because they're quite different than everybody else.
Well,
But as I watch, the horses appreciate it, so.
well, and that's what it's about, as far as I'm concerned, is it's about helping this horse and being fair to it, and the horse being a partner to me. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm Melanie Smith-Breidt at Armada Bay Equestrian Center. Thanks for joining us with Tom Mowery, and we'll talk to you again next time.